Hey guys, I'm about to do all the baseboards in my parents' room, and we need to do a whole moving of furniture and all, and that's kind of tricky. And I also want to show you in this video how I do and tackle this corners here for the baseboards as well. I kind of have an idea, so we'll go through it, and also how to do the round corners, because these are different. The mobile homes from like the 2000s have this round nice finish, a little bit more upscale you could say, and in the walls. And so that's one of the things that I like about them. They look like a regular house inside. I just wanted to help out anybody who's dealing with this as well. This wall right here, as you can see, it has an angle, and it's one of those weird angles, guys. It's not a 90 degree. I figure out how to do this, and I think I found a way. In the end, like my mom said, just do a template with cardboard or a piece of paper, and that's gonna help you out tons. So that's exactly what I did. That right there is the angle, one of them, and then I'm gonna have to figure out this one, which I'll do another template for this little rounded angle here. I don't know if you can tell, it's just like the tiniest sliver. Why didn't they just do it straight from here to here straight? Got a piece of cardboard. You can do a little piece of paper as well if you need to. And then I did my straight edge right there with the straight part of the cardboard. And then I bent it all the way until I got the shape. Once I had the shape, I kind of marked it and then cut it. And then once I had that, I had already figured out that the angle here was gonna be this one, which I think in my case is about 30, 31. Then I did a cutoff with the same angle, and I figured out right here that piece had to be 3/4 of an inch. Some people, when you do the round going outwards, it's an inch, but in this case it was 3/4 of an inch. So this is the angled here, and then this here is at a 90 degree. What I did, I had to invert that piece and put it right there, so you can go kind of like do the little round part. And then right here I marked my piece where it would, maybe we could have done an inch. We could do an inch. I can still do an inch. And then here I go with the other piece matching the angle that I have right here. I think I can do the inch, and that'll be much better. So what I had to do, and I wanted to show you, is once I had my template, I had to cut off this part, which was going to show me the angle at which this had to be done. And then I had this template here with this angle to put on the miter and match, and then cut my piece of wood according to that. So all I'm going to do right now is go make this piece bigger, about an inch on the widest part, and then fit it again and see what we can do. And then I can do this with my actual piece of trim. Oh my gosh, guys, this is a workout. I am literally sweating, and it's only this little spot. This one is the hardest, I think, of the whole room. So here's the deal. I think I should have put a little bit more to pull it forward a little bit more, because I feel like this is too deep. But what I had to do was nail this part first, and then have this really well aligned. Although now unaligned, and then nail this part. And then finally I had to use some shims that I cut pieces of wood in the back, and then I ended up doing the nail in here. I had already done a couple and then took it out, but we can fix this part. I'm gonna try to see if I can pull the back to the front so that it's leveled, and that way it'll look nicer. And then we'll do that spot over there. And right now I'm absolutely beat up. I've been like kneeling down, and I need to do a station for my miter saw. It's a whole thing that I need to do, but my knees are killing me. I still need to sand that's right there so that we can finish with that, because tomorrow I have to go to work. And then I'm gonna show you this other one with the whole crazy angles, the weird angles. I don't know how I did, guys. I'm gonna try to explain to you, but basically use a template, because templates are gonna be your best friends when it comes to doing those angles. And then when you do the inside corners, those inside angles that are weird, let me just show you. So those are the angles. I was able to fasten this one here, but I didn't paint the baseboards because it's raining outside, and I thought, okay, I'm just gonna install them, and then tomorrow I will paint them once I have some time. But I did do this part right here. The caulking or the filler is gonna help it a lot. And then I did a little bit of shims in the back so that they can, like, this little piece in the middle could prop forward. Then here I had to do a whole thing of templates because this was the hardest by far, and I had to do some different angles, because this angle right here that you see right there is not the same. I thought it was gonna be kind of like similar to this one. No, it's its own angle, it's its own thing. And then here in the outer one, usually it says that you should do about 22.5 degrees angle on all of them. No, I had to do 20 degrees because that's how my corner here is. It's not the usual corner. So 20 degree on at least, let me just put this down, 20 degree here and here and here, and then here too. And let me just show you. See, this is okay. I did 22 degree, 22.5, because I started like that, and then it was 17 degrees here, 17 degrees here, 22.5. I don't remember what the angles were here, but I'll figure it out and I'll tell you. Then here I did, you see, 20 degrees on both sides, so that worked out good. And I think this is about 3/4 of an inch width. And then here again, oh, actually this one turned out to be 29 degrees so that it could fit and match. Oops, I'm falling. And match perfectly. Can I make it match now? Kind of like that, see? And then the caulking is gonna fix the rest. I can prop it up and put some shims here, but it's gonna be just perfect. I'm so excited. I haven't done any filling, any caulking, just the dry fitting. And now I'm coming back to this to work. And what I did on this part right here in this weird angle, I'm like, how am I gonna put it together without it, you know, if I nail it, some parts are gonna go in because the wall is not even. What's gonna happen? Even if I do the shims, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. So I used super glue, and with this I am going to be I put already together this pieces that are right here. So this is all one piece, as you can see it's not falling apart, so it's nice. And all I'm gonna do is finish attaching this last piece that is the corner piece, and then I'm going to put it here together. Then I'm gonna put the other piece that goes here, cut it to length, the whole length of the wall right there, from here to there. And to know the exact length that I need, I am putting a mark right here, and then that's the inner part of the miter. My inner miter, from there to the end of the wall, that's gonna be my final length. And then I'm gonna nail on this side only, and on this side as well of the baseboards. I'm not gonna be nailing anything here. I'm just gonna be doing some shims, because as you can see here, this is off, but it's not by too much, and I can caulk, and then I'll put a little bit of the shims here. It should be fine. I'm gonna come to this level. I'm going to put everything together. Now, I said I was gonna do the nail right here, and then I won't do any nailing on this part right there. All I'm gonna do is leave it like that, and then I put shims right on this, along here, in certain spots that are strategical, so that I could prop up the piece, so that when it meets it here, it's gonna be perfect, nice and perfect. So that's what we're doing. So I decided to just do a little bit of shims right here on the corner, because it is kind of floating. I do need to put a nail over here. I've almost finished all of the baseboards. My dad is gonna help me finish off doing the painting on this little space that is really complicated. Because I didn't paint anything, I just kind of like put everything right there as I was making it, just to have it fit all together. As you can see, this is all just prepped and ready to go. I just need my dad to help me out to just wipe everything, because I already sanded it all. And this is the very tricky trim where I did all those angles, and I think it turned out really nice. Very good. And you know, it doesn't look crazy with little tiny pieces all over the place. So I'm really proud of this, because this is the best I've done with baseboards. Okay guys, so this is it for the baseboards in this room and the crazy angles that we had right there. I hope that if you have something similar, that it helps you out with making the angles and trying to figure out how to do the templates. Making the templates is basically all you have to do. There's tons of little tools that you can get, but I think making the template, it's cheap, it's easy, and there's no going wrong with those, because you just measure everything and make sure that it fits the angles that you already put in the template and drew. And if you guys want to see more baseboard videos of how I did the hallway over here, go ahead and check them out at the end of this video. And there's tons of other DIYs that I've done, and I hope that it helps you with your home. Until next time, guys, I'll see you and keep DIYing.